Expect better, experience better, shaping positive change in life. So it's been a minute. Well, 13 years worth of minutes to be more precise. It is now the very beginning of 2025, and as I am embarking on a new and yet not so new passion project, I decided to revisit my old YouTube channel. I made the videos on this channel about 13 years ago when I was living in Taiwan and running an online coaching business called Choosing Life My Way. Fast forward to now, and I'm back in my home country of Australia with my 3 children almost all grown up. I have just registered a business with the same name as this newly renamed channel. Expect better, experience better. I am running workshops in New South Wales initially, but further afield is likely down the track. These workshops are created to teach practical methods to people who want their lives to be better in some way. And really, isn't that all of us? Life is always in motion. We can't stop still. If we are not moving forward in some way, we are fighting against the natural momentum of life. The thing is, knowing we want something in our lives to be better or to be more is only half the equation. The other half is having practical ways of actually moving towards the better lives or aspects of our lives that we have determined we want. The interesting thing is that the most practical and effective way of moving towards experiencing something better in any and all aspects of our lives isn't what most people would class as practical. If you conducted a survey, you would probably hear that the most practical thing you can do to have more money is to get a better job, or that a new relationship will likely come from joining as many dating apps as possible. And it's not that these things are wrong in any way. They can definitely form part of the equation. However, it's training yourself to expect that you can have what you want. That is at the very basis of having these things. In fact, if you are taking the action path while deep down you doubt that it will work for you, what do you think the outcome will be? Okay, so the first step to the changes you want to see in your life is learning to believe that these changes can, and even will, happen. Easier said than done, you say. Even if you have come with me this far to at least consider the concept that expectation shapes experience, you may be wondering how you go about changing expectations that you have had for a long time. The answer is pretty much the same as the answer to the joke about how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. Expect better, experience better. Personal empowerment workshops offer you practical methods for beginning to build the expectations that will form the basis for the experiences you want. As the saying goes, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. You are probably already many steps along the journey, with lots of things that you have come to expect going really well for you. You might feel like it's easy to expect them because they are already demonstrating themselves to you. Being conscious of the things that are working in your life and how you feel about them can be a good part of the process of training expectations in areas where you do not yet have proof of positive expectations being justified. In my case, somewhere along my life path, I have formed an expectation that people treat me well. I know that I didn't always have that belief, and I don't believe that I ever consciously decided to develop the expectation, but nevertheless, I did. And for many years now, that expectation demonstrates itself to me constantly in real terms. Not that I never have a negative or unpleasant experience with other humans, but I would say that 95% of the time, people treat me amazingly well. If you reflect on your life, I believe that you will see evidence of how positive expectations result in positive experiences. And the opposite is also easy to observe. How often does an area of your life around which you experience negative expectation turn out otherwise? If you have never worked on consciously training your expectations, It is generally not the best idea to immediately take on an area in which you feel absolutely convinced that you cannot have what you want. These kind of ingrained beliefs and expectations are not easy to shift, and it is very likely to be discouraging if you start off trying to achieve a PhD level in changing your beliefs without building a foundation first. Start with a topic that you feel as close as possible to hopeful about, and it will be easier to move towards belief and expectation. Join me at a workshop, and together let's explore tools and techniques that help you to begin consciously working towards experiencing better in any and all areas of your life.